I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back,
Chili's baby back ribs.
I want my baby back,
Chili's baby back ribs.
barbecue sauce. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back,
Chili's baby back ribs.
I want my baby back,
Chili's baby back ribs. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I want my baby back ribs.
CG.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush!
Hey yo, 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 hey yo.
Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch, he's challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna challenge us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
Forget about this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed.
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
DIAZ, get the fuck out of bed, you lazy bastard.
You piece of shit.
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the DIAZ brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
It's Friday night. You know what time that it is? About 6:44. 10 minutes after we usually start the show. But the DIAZ brothers are here. Ladies and gentlemen, Papa Squat. Turn your TVs up and start the weekend right. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. The DIAZ brothers! Get it right? Yes! Thank you guys for being here. Sorry we're late. I just set up a bunch of stuff. I did track down Looney. Can you believe that?
I heard about this.
Jolly Green says race and gay. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was being evaded by this man. But we'll get into that. What's up to the chat?
What's up?
Thank you for being here. Let us know. How do we sound, guys? How do we sound? Because my voice mod keeps like resetting. So I have to set it up with that every time. I don't know.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
It might need an update. Sounds pretty good. Thank you, Soapmaker. Good seeing Soapmaker in the chat. What's up?
What's up?
Let's see who's the first here. Mark Pengrin.
What's
Good to
up?
see you. first. Jav, our boy Jav is in the chat. Second, Creators Outlet.
What's up?
Citizen Ronan is here. Cranberry Langers, my boy. Of course, Jolly Green. Angela Curry.
What's up?
Here early. Wants to get on that Louis action. We do have, we almost didn't have a Louis today, but we did, I did ask him. I tracked him down, and you guys will see. Let's see who else is in the chat. Michael Bancroft. Are you doing a show tonight, Mike? If so, you know we're going to be sending all these fine people your way. Maromi is in the chat as well.
What's up?
Let's see. We already said hi to Citizen Ronan. Thank you for dropping the link, Maromi. We'll be getting into that. Psycho Slumber News. The campaign is still live. It is in the description. And let me pop this at the top of the chat. He's saying things in, is that French?
Yeah,
Quiz?
Paris talk.
What is it? Perry?
Yeah, Paris talk.
I hope it's good things. Comics Legend is in the chat. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Shouting out that bonk. Soap Maker, of course. Is the Student OG. Good to see you, brother. LE, also. Great seeing you. Perfect timing. Just got out of the shower, dude. That is perfect timing. Dry off with the Diaz brothers.
Art imitates life.
That's right. That's right. Now that the sax is gone, I could hear you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Resolution is a solid 640.
We were
by
promised
480.
that stream sharing was now in 1080 on StreamYards.
Bancroft did his first 1080p stream.
And we're
Or
still
something.
over
He
here.
did like a 5K stream or something like that.
Well, I mean, we are running our stream through an old VCR.
That's right. Yeah. When we first started, I saw the bars were pretty
tracking.
low, but it should be good now. It should be good. We're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble. Someone over there on Rumble, shout outs to you. Spread this around. We're starting up your Friday night the way it's meant to be started with the Diaz brothers. And thank you guys for dropping the links. I'm putting Shanth to shame. Oh yeah, with your what is it, 5K streaming? I heard about that. But we're taking you back to the 80s with our streams,
Yeah.
right? With that tracking line, solid
Right.
VCR tracking. Awesome. Congrats on the RIP shout out. Yeah, that was awesome. Shout outs to Ripa and shouting out everybody. That was so cool. We'll get into that a little bit as well. And then we got some shout outs for ourselves later on in the show too. We got some convention talk. There's a clash. Clash
convention conundrum.
conventions. There's the convention crisis. What we're talking about today, and some shout outs as well. But first, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we got to get this poll started early. Before that, we got to tell everybody what day it is.
Today is Friday in California. Huh? Today is Friday in New Mexico. Huh? Shoot!
Well, it's Friday, both New Mexico and California.
Yeah.
So you guys,
Similar hemisphere.
yeah, we're
That
trying
makes
to
sense.
get if there's great artists out there in the chat, we're trying to get all the states, one for every state, stack them up. So there you go.
Yeah.
People telling me to take my mask off. Never. All right. So it is time to ask Louis, guys. We got a good question for you. It is kind of starting the holiday season, I would say. Would you think?
I guess they're already getting ready for Halloween.
So here we go. We got a little, of course, the Ask Louis intro every week. We ask Louis a simple question.
All right.
See what he says.
Oh, look at Louis being a badass. Yeah. About to enter flavor country.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's the highlight of the stream week, I think. People, they just want to rush through the hard line, get rid of Babe of the week, basically. Go right into Louis. I mean, some people are saying we do a second Ask Louis on Monday.
That would be wild.
Yeah, I think it would be a little too much for Louis to handle.
Today was interesting because I had to track him down. All right. Brandon and I we always go to the gym on Fridays. And then, so throughout the week, I might see him once or twice.
Right.
And I did see him this week while I was working, but I didn't have time to ask him anything.
Sure.
So I'm like, I'll find him on Friday. And so at Friday, we got to the gym. He was already standing by Dunkin' Donuts across the street smoking. And then he vanished.
Right.
And then we figured out he was still in Dunkin' Donuts 45 minutes later.
Sitting over there.
And then you left, and I was still at the gym. And then he started walking the opposite direction. He didn't cross the street to come to us. So I went out there and flagged him down. I'm like, hey, come over this way.
Right.
And then he kind of like froze for 5 minutes.
5 whole minutes?
Yeah, he was just like standing in front of the street. And I'm like, no, don't Frogger it.
You gave him PTSD.
Yeah, I thought he was going to try to Frogger the traffic. I'm like, no, come to the light. So I went back into the gym, gathered my stuff. He never came over. So I had to, we'll see. I had to rush down here.
Let's see it.
Let's ask
live.
Look at this guy. Thinks he can get away from me. What's up, Jab Jab? What's up? What's up? I got a question for you, Louis. I got a question. An easy one. What is... All right, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
What is your favorite holiday?
Holiday.
That's right.
What holiday?
What's your favorite one?
There we go.
What holiday?
What's Louis' favorite holiday? What do
He's
you guys
getting
say?
grabbier by the segment.
People saying to pinch me? No.
Jab jab.
Yeah.
Easter.
Bill Jab.
John Wayne's birthday.
John Wayne, of course. Calvin. No. He names a holiday.
An actual holiday.
Yeah.
All right.
So
this isn't like Feast of St. James or something, like some obscure thing nobody's ever heard of.
People, it's a holiday. I was, proud of him. So that's the question. What's his favorite holiday? I need suggestions in the chat here.
The anniversary of the Fatima sighting.
4th of July. It's a good one.
4th of July is good.
I'll throw that one in there.
Cardboard Boxing Day.
Cardboard Boxing Day. We don't celebrate that in the U.S. Festivus. We got Comics
Earth
Legend with
Day.
the classic Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, we're getting some
good
Christmas. Christmases.
Christmas. Let's see here. Wow, Phil, you are tall, bud.
I mean, Louis got to be what, like 5'6", maybe. He's not that tall.
Yeah.
See, he's on the low end of average.
Valentine's Day. Oh, he's a lover, not a fighter. See that? Thanksgiving is a good one too. I'm gonna throw Thanksgiving in there.
All right.
Thanksgiving. We got one more, guys. What do we say? Valentine's Day.
Thanksgiving.
Any other? He's gonna say fireworks. Eid.
Eid.
Is that how you say that? Right. I don't think he's, whatever Eid is.
Eidster.
Jabba Janksgiving. Groundhog Day. Is it a holiday? I think that's a holiday. What's up, Reese? Good to see you.
What's up?
DIAZ boys and everybody else. Yo. MLK Day.
Yeah.
Maroney says
Big civil rights movement guy.
It's not some of these aren't even holidays, people. Madonna, not a holiday. I'm gonna throw Valentine's Day there. Valentine's Day. All right, poll is in the chat. The poll is in the chat. What is the favorite holiday of Mr. Louie. Honorable mentions Labor Day by Cranberry Langers. That would have been a good one. So there we go. Louis poll is up there. And yeah. So should we go in and talk about this convention thing? I got some
geez.
Batman news about the new Batman movie we could talk about.
Bad news, you said?
No, Batman, not Bad Man.
Oh, Bad Man, not the College Humor clip series.
No, I never found those funny.
Some of them were funny. I think they ran too long. You know, like a Family Guy joke, right? Where they would like burn themselves out. They started off pretty good, and then they would kill the joke pretty quickly.
Definitely. We have.
Let's look them up.
No, it's not. We have new news, which
nude news?
No. You misunderstand.
New news?
Which I have to set this up. So we got the new shirts in. Some of the new shirts.
Yeah.
We're wearing some of them. And
I'm wearing all of them at once, actually.
Is that why you look like that?
Yeah.
No, check these out. So Brandon's got, do you have a title for this shirt? Your shirt.
I think this is like Bikini Sunrise Babe.
Bikini
I don't remember what it's called on this.
Babe. I got my
site.
whistle back too. And this one is freaking insane. This is from the mind of Brandon Diaz.
Yeah.
This is the people shirt.
Right. I take credit for this entire
design
assembly of everything.
Arts.
Yep.
Now check this out. It's freaking awesome. This is drawn by Dan Dahl.
No, it doesn't matter who it was drawn by. I composed the shirt, the whole shirt.
You guys can see here. Dan Dahl, Joe Ball, the Ball and Dahl connection. Look at that. The people Ashcan one. I don't know how well you guys could hear me. Freaking sweet. It's got the white on it as well, which was a total pain in the butt. All right.
For the original cover.
Pardon my French.
To shirts, no problem.
Yeah,
not a problem at all.
You got the Zaid Comics logo on the arm.
Yeah, on the sleeve right there.
I was super excited about this. Red shirts. You know, if you guys want some color in your life,
right?
This is red shirt. The people shirt is up there. Doll balls, people are saying. Yeah, so it's so nice. All of the red is just part of the shirt. And yesterday I showed off. Let me see, where is it? I sent it to.
Yeah, this thing's fantastic because just the white and the black ink only.
Yeah, it's so.
It just looks so good and it sells so well.
It's perfect for a shirt. The other one too, which I was wearing yesterday. And I
dude, that one looked so awesome too because the depth of the black is so black because it's not shiny at all.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see what I'm talking about. So zoomed in. Yeah, like the fact there's so much contrast between the ink and the shirt, it just makes the shirt look fantastic.
Yeah, shouts to Shelby. This piece is amazing. And it looks awesome on the shirt. So these are up on the site. Yeah. They're ready to order. They ship out, you know.
Dude, and it looks really super cool because they're also not just a square on a shirt, right? Mm-hmm. Which I really am not a huge fan of. Some might say hate it.
Just the squares?
Well, like when it's just like, here's the cover stamped on a shirt, you know, without any kind of like cutting anything out. I mean, that's technically just the cover on the shirt, the people cover, but because of the way the red works it into like the whole composition of that cover piece worked exactly the way that it needs to be on a shirt. So good.
Yeah. I was showing off the Crim one yesterday and Wackass, Admiral Wackass was in the chat and he's like, could I get that with just like that, but then have the Bisley cover on the back, like a band shirt or something? I'm like, probably we could do that. It's going to be more expensive because there's art on the back, though.
Right?
So we could do that.
Yeah, I mean, you could do one-offs like that.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. I got it over here. The apparel.
Ellie is asking if it comes in 5X.
Yes.
You're H1 Hummer owner or something?
No, it does. It comes in 5X, right?
It might.
That's
you can click on any of them and see what it is.
Here's the people one.
Look, and we're also not discriminating against the large folk.
Yeah.
I have everything set. They're $25 regardless of the size.
You can't see it.
Yeah, you can't see it.
It goes all the way to 5X.
Jeez, 5X.
So we are accommodating, guys.
Yeah.
But this is freaking sweet. I got to wear the other one I have is the Madball one, which I'll probably wear Monday.
Madball.
For the Hardline show. We'll show that off on Monday.
Yeah, that one's awesome too, because do you remember when we were showing this off the very first time, and I was saying I wanted to see how big? It's like there's no way that thing is printing that big on that shirt. Dude, it printed it out. It's like one of those, when you go to the grocery store and you get a pizza and it's like a family size pizza, but you end up eating it for yourself, the whole thing by yourself.
Right, you're really sad.
Right. That's the size of the Madball on this shirt.
But when you wear this shirt, you won't be sad.
Right. You could eat as many full-size pizzas as you want.
Yeah.
And you could get all the way up to 5XL.
Mm-hmm. We got Whack Ass in the chat. What's up, brother?
What's
up?
up?
I think that one came out the best of the new ones.
Yeah, he's talking about the People shirt. It looks fantastic.
It is super dope. And maybe we could do a similar thing with the second one, but with a blue shirt. I don't know.
Blue?
Because the second cover is blue.
Blue.
So that's
we could. We'll see how this one moves.
Yeah, little shirt update,
demand.
guys. Definitely go on there. Rep some Zaid Comics merchandise.
5X. That's the seed oil talking. I mean, there was always the circus world's fattest man. That was way before seed oil.
I have a seed oil gripe this week. All right. Eric Weathers streamed this week.
Yeah.
And he was...
I heard he does that sometimes.
Very rarely, actually. But it was a good stream. He was streaming with Bancroft and Shanth. And then out of nowhere, Eric Weathers starts talking about how he hasn't eaten seed oils in like 10 years.
10 years?
Yeah, very long. Well, long time. Maybe that's exaggerating from what I remember. But a really long time. He was talking about how he doesn't sunburn, and no one in the chat came out and was like, oh, you listen to the Diaz Brothers show?
Right, yeah. The biggest anti-seed oil advocates there are in this
He's
this
coming
sector.
for our stick, I think.
You think he's going on? He's going to have...
I was in the chat and I'm like,
down with seed oil.
This is really interesting. I wonder, I've never heard this before. And Bancroft was on the show and didn't even stick up for us.
My God.
He didn't mention us. But that's...
you think that is...
Interesting.
He's talking about it, and everyone in the chat is so seed oil soaked that they don't even remember us talking about it?
Maybe. Yeah.
That seems pretty likely to me, too.
So, except no duplicates, guys. But
Citizen Ronan's right. Bancroft is a big time thief of Zaid Comics channel content, right? He happens to go on there.
Yeah.
Suddenly, big Zaid Comics topic shows up on Eric Weathers' stream.
Yeah.
Coincidence?
I think not. We got Eddie Rico in the chat. What's up, Eddie?
What's up?
I know if Eddie was there, he'd stick up for us. He would have called it out. Is the Cetos get soaked, go broked.
Mm-hmm.
Broked. Seedcroft. Look at this.
Yeah.
You did nothing. That's the problem, Michael. You did nothing.
He was too busy
stood by.
writing down the t-shirt bit that he missed out on the entire seed oil bit.
Jab Styler. Oh, I don't have my
Jesus.
It says just got the shirt. Good
Awesome.
shirt. Thank you so much for grabbing whichever one you did, brother.
He got
Appreciate that.
the shirt.
I need my noise back.
I'll get the email about the shirt.
All right. Figure out what shirt it is.
It's the people shirt.
The people shirt?
Yeah.
Yes. The people.
Oh, and I also got an email that says first order fulfilled in Europe. That's crazy.
Yeah. What about this noise?
And then it says, are you charging VAT, value added tax to your customers? No, I'm not.
Air horn.
Am I supposed to be?
I got it back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jav,
for that shirt. Let me know when you get it because I want to see how long it takes to get over there.
Well, I think they're printed over there.
Oh, so that's awesome. That's good. Bancroft says just $10 shipping. Bancroft, if you're he's in Australia. So you think they have places everywhere?
Yeah.
That's dope. Cool.
Yeah, because I think that they are using like a mix-em type setup where they're just having it at places that can supply stuff, which is kind of like going to be pretty hit or miss because we ordered some stuff for the arcade and we ordered 3 Spectre Files hats with the Spectre Files logo. It's an arcade game that Galloping Ghost made a few years ago, and there's people who want merch from that game. So we made these embroidered hats as a test, and 2 of them came out really nice. And this third one had like anomalous stitching, kind of like if you had like a frame around the H and the L in the big bold red letters.
Yeah.
And they're replacing the hat, but like now that thinking about that, it's like, well, your shirt quality might vary, you know. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, post pictures, guys. Also, we were thinking about this on the website, right? You could see we only have the regular digital images here. Would you guys prefer seeing us wearing the shirts, modeling them?
I don't even think it's a question.
So that's a yes?
The answer is yes, of course.
All right. Well, I'm going to take more gym pictures then. There we go.
I think we're going to have to go and like go out and do some photo shoots in all the shirts.
All right. I'm fine with it.
Even though we don't have every copy of every shirt.
Well, we're going to have to get them. Let's see.
He says Jake's merch came through Spain. Is he using Printful also?
Jake?
Yeah.
I think
From
so.
State
He's
Farm.
a big like all around print guy.
Yeah.
What do they call that?
Big.
Oliver Prince. He's
Oliver Prince.
Right. And I showed the shirt off yesterday and he's like, Phil, is that just an Oliver print, but it's all black? And then the thing's on there. I'm like, what? Why would anyone do? No, it's a black shirt with a cutout PNG of Krim's head. He's
Right.
like, but I love Oliver Prince.
Phil, is that burger just a meatloaf slice between 2 pieces of bread?
Yeah, Oliver Print is his favorite producer. Go. Let's see what else we got here. We got some subsequent buyers of our books, I think from the campaign. So, of course, if you guys have not checked it out yet, Psycho Slumber is live. You can go over to actually our website will take you right there. If you guys go to the website and you could hit this top banner.
Right.
I'm getting people's attention on all fronts on this site.
Right. How long is it before the pop-up happens?
The pop-up already happened.
Okay.
It's about 10 seconds after you go to the site. But you can hit this button. You could hit the banner. You could go to the Psycho Slumber page. It's everywhere. All right, guys. And this will take you right over to the Indiegogo page. As you can see, 77 backers. We're on the verge of $4,000.
Yeah, look at that.
So that would be awesome if we can get there during the stream tonight sometime. And we put out an update showing off a new colored page. I threw this up on Twitter as well. And we also sold out of all of the sketch cards, the Dan Dahl sketch cards last week. And there's going to be some more thrown up this upcoming Monday. And then on top of that, which is interesting, and we've seen this on our previous campaigns too. When we launch a new book, I always like to throw links to the books that they could get from the Zeta Comics site. So we've been selling some Lost Pages books off the site,
right?
Which is cool. So thank you guys for grabbing those if you guys have not already.
Some person says, are you guys into nut oils? Coconut oil?
Yeah.
But, do your research. Like peanut oil, you don't want to go into, or sesame oil, stuff like that. I also got in all of my shirts that I ordered, as like test prints and stuff. And obviously I wanted some of my shirts too. They're fantastic. It looks so good. The print, they have print vibrancy on them, and like the fidelity to what the original drawings are so good. I was concerned because when I have my prints made at the print shop over here, they have to fiddle with like the color intensity because the girls will turn out like really Trump orange sometimes. But man, they're so exact to my drawings, like the print file. It's great.
Yeah, and they're so like the 80s colors pop. Like the one you have on right now.
Yeah, it looks great.
Looks great in person. Looks just like that image there.
Right, and they're not only available in black. I've hand chosen a color of shirt that I think will go along with it well.
That's cool.
But also, there's a black shirt available if you're just one of those black shirt guys.
Yeah, like Shelby Robertson.
Yeah, he hates wearing white shirts. He hates the Shell Bean shirt that we painstakingly made for him. Handcrafted. I drew that Shell Bean by hand in marker on that shirt, and he hates it.
Ungrateful Shelby. I think I was hanging out with Bancroft, or I think it was last week when I was on Bancroft's. We were talking about seed oils a little bit. And he was
There's
asking
more
about
seed oil talk in the
he was asking about peanut oil.
Yeah.
And it was, to my knowledge, cooking stuff in peanut oil is also not good.
Right.
But he was talking about like peanut oil in peanut butter.
Right.
Like that mixable peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think that's fine, right?
Well, there's a lot, like how much you eating of it and stuff, versus whatever. I mean, I avoid that even. I mean, as much as I love peanut butter, I don't really eat that much peanut butter anymore.
I almost never eat peanut butter.
Well, yeah, you don't really like peanut butter. How about cooking in beef tallow? Beef tallow is probably one of the best things that you could cook in if you're like frying something. Lately, I've just been using it as the.
Just give me that.
Yeah, as the like the greasing for the pan. I saw this YouTube short, and it was talking about like cooking your eggs with butter versus cooking your eggs with some sort of oil, like a canola oil or something like that. And I mean, if you're eating eggs, you might as well use butter anyway. But right, in my experience, butter lubricates the pan better. It has an anti-stick for the pan better than any kind of oil that I've ever used.
Yeah.
Even like olive oil or an avocado oil, like a spray or anything like that. And then they say why. And it's because in butter, there's molecules in there that have a polar end and a non-polar end. And then so like the polar end will adhere itself to the egg, whereas the non-polar end will act as the like the lubricant, right? But the regular oils from like a canola oil, it doesn't have that. So what happens is you put the egg in there and it pushes the oil aside and it lets the oil or the egg bond with the pan and it sticks to it.
I saw this video of someone cooking their eggs in water. They're like, "Oh, how to fry your eggs in water? It's much better."
It's just,
and then someone's like,
boiling.
It's just boiling your cracked eggs. That's pretty funny. That was on Twitter the other day.
Yeah.
Stop destroying Bill's B-Day vinyl brand. Yeah, this is true. So this is as some of you may heard, I got a Amazon gift card.
Yeah, from where?
$50.
From who?
From the girlfriend.
Oh.
But she re-gifted it to me because it was a gift for last year that I just never used and I left on my desk. So she's like, "Oh, here, this thing." So she gave it to me. I'm like, "Oh, awesome. I could actually use this." And so I got this, which I think you would like, even though you don't know anything about it. This is a Cowboy Bebop vinyl soundtrack and it just came today. I ordered it like 2 days ago. So it came super quick. And if you guys never seen this anime, the music in it is awesome. It's like super crazy jazzy, but not like the ADHD jazz where nothing has any rhythm to it because it's all improvised. The intro is super great. Everybody should watch the intro to the series.
So I'm excited to throw this on this weekend.
Which album? It's the one made in.
It's the newest one. It just came
Czech
out,
Republic.
I think, last year. Yeah, it's pressed in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
It's called Ein. It's the Ein edition. Original series soundtrack, music by Seat Belts.
And Belts.
Yeah, I don't know. Should I open it on stream?
I guess. You guys have never seen what an album looks like.
Jazz, but it's not annoying jazz. Like, it's actually composed jazz for a movie soundtrack.
Like that.
What do they call those things?
WDCB
Score.
Chicago.
It's an actual score. Look, there's Ein. Ein's the dog.
Ein.
I'll do a little close up here. Ein's this.
Is they call him
dog.
Finkel sometimes?
No, he's not Finkel. Here's your lineup of characters. Yeah, Ein's this cute dog. He's like what kind of dog is that? Corgi? But he's also like an alien. He's kind of like Nibbler in that sense, but he doesn't talk.
Ein.
Pretty cool. I haven't finished the series, believe it or not.
Did you watch the live action series?
No. Well, I think I saw one random episode and it was trash, and I didn't watch it again.
Which guy's Bebop?
Isn't he like a rhino? Or is he the pig? Yeah, the art's dope in here.
You're gonna get the channel struck
From all this 90s art.
Yeah, from the thong on the outside of the pants.
I'll throw that on tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't finish the series because it was taken off of Netflix as I was watching it.
The ship is Bebop?
The ship is Bebop.
That's what the revelation is at the end of the entire season, like all the seasons, right? The revelation is that
They're
the
always
ship is
talking about
Bebop the whole
and you
time.
never know who the Bebop is, but it's just the ship. No, what I like about that show is it's like a space western.
Right.
The characters are bounty hunters, but they're always like starving for money, and
just like me.
And they do the bounty, but something happens where they never get the payout at the end of the episode. So they're always like left at the same spot,
just like
always
me.
super hungry, trying to get like making crappy noodles and stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty good show.
The theme is cowboy, and the ship is Bebop.
Yeah, it's very western. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let's talk about this new. I know we do movie news on Mondays, but this is
Cowboy Jappy Jap. You've never
Brandon's
seen it.
never seen
I've never seen Cowboy Bebop.
I
The
saw-
animation and the pacing of this dialogue in animes makes me upset, and it makes me not want to watch them.
It's not like that.
That's what everybody says.
It's pretty American, the storytelling.
They're not like constantly like, oh my god, if this guy pulls his gun out, what am I going to do? I'll have to pull my gun out.
No, that's like total Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
That was like that Wolverine and Beast
Yeah, that
fighting
was
that
horrible.
slime guy. Oh my god, he's going into Berserker Rage. What is that, Berserker Rage? Oh man, he's going to hit me with Berserker
There's
Rage.
no like yelling your super move as you're doing it in Cowboy Bebop. All right, here's some news, guys. This is big Matt Reeves Batman news. we thought this Batman, the new Batman villain,
Right.
I thought it was going to be Mr. Freeze.
Right, because it was called Cold
Winter
as Ice.
something or other.
Oh, I thought it was Cold as Ice.
No, that's
Because he was willing to sacrifice his love.
Isn't that a Toto song? All right. So it's not going to be Mr. Freeze now. Look, Matt Freeze says Gentleman Ghost
Freeze
is an example of a villain that is too fantastical to appear in the Batman universe, which is sad. All right.
Right.
And
why not? You could do him like a ghost.
And I thought another one, I don't know if I sent you this article, you sent me this one. So someone's like, oh, that means he said we're not going to have someone like Clayface, right?
There was some other guy.
Oh,
It was a quote tweet, and he was like, well, I guess that means Clayface is out. And then this other guy was like, did you guys think that he was actually going to be fighting a man made of mud in the movie?
Yeah, that would have been awesome. There's a fun way to think about how we would take characters that might push
over into the fantastical and find a way to make sense of that. Basically, this article is saying like they want to ground this universe in like our universe and like in our real reality, that's what we just had with Christian Bale's Batman.
Right.
I would say.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to do a little bit more. Well, no, I guess not. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like you had the mob guy, which they're doing the Penguin show now on HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
And then your Catwoman was really normal. She was a girl in a ski mask.
Right.
And then your Riddler was just some
dweeb
gimp guy in a gimp mask.
Well, it wasn't a gimp mask. Okay.
It was kind of a gimp mask.
It was just tape. Wasn't it literally just duct tape? He taped his face
No,
up?
I think it was like I watched it on my phone on a plane.
Yeah. With the brightness turned down all the way.
The brightness was turned down all the way. So all you could see was Batman's mouth 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And who else was in that movie? That was it, right?
Yeah.
Then you had Alfred.
Mm-hmm. He was Gollum.
Oh, right. Yes. Johnny Circus or whatever.
Yeah. Johnny Circus, the slick gangster from the 1940s. Hey,
yeah. I didn't hate the movie. I was excited for the idea that there might have been kind of a real world Mr. Freeze. Right?
Yeah. Well, has anything come out that it's still not going to be Mr. Freeze?
I don't know.
I think they could still do it.
God awful Joker was there too.
Oh yeah, he looked really bad.
Was there a Joker? I don't
He
even
was in
remember.
like the post-credits scene, right?
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
His face was still like all weird and scarred up, like the Christian Bale Batman Joker.
Yeah, Hush would be a really good villain in a real world, but they would screw it up. He would be awesome. He would probably be one of the coolest real world characters you could do.
Yeah, Hush would be cool. I could see that.
But I want Mr. Freeze that's not some lesbian Mongol. I want him with his dying. I want Mr. Freeze, real Mr. Freeze. Not the Batman 66 Mr. Freeze. I want Batman the Animated Series Mr. Freeze.
Well, this is what I want, is this mask. What do you think about this?
I love that in the art. I like that outfit. It's really cool.
Blue,
the
Batman.
gray and blue is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty badass. I don't have it ready to pull up, but I think it might be like Hot Toys or Sideshow is doing a series of cowls, like from Batman 66, all the movie cowls that you can buy.
Full size?
Yeah.
You can wear them. What if you have a giant Mongol head?
Cowls. What if you have a Mongol head?
Yeah.
I don't.
Teal Batman will work.
Oh, look, they're. Oh, what? It's on. It's.
They're all
on
already
Amazon.
sold out.
Look at those are the ones. I'm pretty sure. But
Right.
when I click
$9 to $94.
I think those are the ones that I saw. Let me see. New.
They would never do the blue one like that in the movie.
New.
In the Batman series.
Who's making them? McFarlane? Oh, that might be McFarlane.
Man.
Yeah, here they are.
The one with the forced shadow on it is crazy.
What's up with that?
That would look like garbage if you were wearing it at like Comic-Con or something with way too many lights. It looks like he has an emo haircut.
Batman Nightfall from the comics cowl, Batman 89, and then Batman 66.
The design of the Batman Nightfall cowl is awesome. It doesn't need the forced lighting on it though.
That's interesting. Is it like a? Yeah, that's so weird that they did that.
I wonder if it's rubbery and you could put it on, or if it's just like a statue.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who the hell has the space though to have just a Batman cowl sitting on a pedestal?
RT Bear. He has one behind him.
RT Bear lives in Texas on a 150 acre ranch. I don't have that space.
It's just on a table behind him when he streams in front of it.
I live in a bedroom above a bowling alley below another bowling alley. All right.
Yeah, not a lot of space there.
No.
Look at that. It comes in this regular packaging.
Is that like $1,000? Yeah. What's the price on that?
So cool.
That's funny.
I don't know. Does it say the price here?
7 inches tall.
Are these?
Wait. It's 1/3 scale.
Oh, they're not even 1-to-1.
Yeah, because that's way too small.
Oh man.
Stands approximately 6, and that's even tinier.
1/3 scale. Well, they better not be expensive then. It should be like $40.
So we know you can't put them on unless you have one of those woodland elf heads.
Was you're a pygmy person?
Yeah, sure, a pygmy. Yeah.
Well, that's his point.
I'm sure there's some pygmies out there, but what are the chances that these pygmies have $1,000?
Well, who is that? Texas girl.
Gail A.
Tiny Texie.
Land is cheap in Indiana. Yeah, but I'm not looking for a 2-hour commute to work and a 4-hour commute to work in the winter.
Indiana's not that far.
Yeah, but if you
stay with passion.
Yeah.
Hang out with Jake. So there's the Batman cowl news you guys have all been waiting for.
Yeah, that was huge.
That was huge.
Breaking news.
And speaking of Batman, Al Pacino has been cast as Damian Wayne.
I saw this
in Batman, The Brave and the Bold.
Yeah.
You guys believe that?
Yeah, I saw this.
Need a what? Sound effect. I don't have one.
What? Yeah. There are probably Damian Wayne will just be completely CGI'd. Did you see the
Is his voice?
Liam Neeson cast as
Batman.
Talia Al Ghul?
Liam Neeson
Yeah.
reprising the role.
He's
as his
reprising
daughter.
his role. Yeah, his famous role as Talia.
Al Ghul. Yeah, everybody should go follow Wrong Updates on X.
It just says Wong updates.
Oh, it's Wong?
Yeah.
Well,
Why? What's the reason they should follow this character
you get a
on
little
X?
chuckle, you know? You get a little chuckle out of
For
it.
a larf?
For that larf.
You need to yuck it up.
Yeah. All right. Should we talk about this convention news? Or
Yeah, I
should
think
we-
that's what everybody's here. Or should we, what's the second option?
the shout out news. So we could shout out people and then talk about my doppelganger. It's running around out there.
I did see that. That was funny. I don't know. What's the coin toss on this one?
Well, I don't have a coin, so
Flip your phone on the air and see how it lands.
let it land on the ground.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this con news.
All right. I was informed by boots on the ground reporters that next year in Chicago, 2 conventions will be happening simultaneously the same weekend at 2 different convention centers.
Crazy.
The
This
first,
happens a lot, and in the same town.
well, this is the problem. It's in the same town.
That's the issue.
It makes it's odd. It's odd.
The issue is that it's in the same town.
Yeah.
And there's probably going to be a lot of crossover between the people that are going to these 2 conventions.
Well, you were saying that they're too far from each other.
That's the thing. That's
One
what I'm
being
saying.
at McCormick Place, downtown Chicago. The other one being at Donald Stevens Convention Center in Rosemont. Donald E. Stevens Convention Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the first one being C2E2.
Right. C2E2.
The second one being Exotica
What?
Expo. What?
I still don't have the gas. Here we go.
Jesus!
And it's like, why they got to do that to us, you know?
Right. That is a good question. I feel like they're specifically targeting Zaid Comics with this.
Exactly. Yeah, there's a whack ass with the big.
Jesus!
Ellie asking which is the better con? Not in the same town.
What do you mean they're not in the same town?
Eddie, I will argue that technically, if you're in Milwaukee, You're effectively in Chicago. So Rosemont is in Chicago.
All right, let me ask you this, Edward. What comic book convention was held at Rosemont in the early 1990s? This is Chicago Comic Con.
And Fan Expo Chicago happens in Rosemont as well.
Right.
It's called Chicago.
And C22
Regardless.
is at Chicago. It's the Chicago Entertainment Expo.
There are more uncomfortable weirdos at C2E2 than there are at Exotica.
Oh my goodness. I don't have another. Oh, wow.
Jesus!
A lot of. So you're saying this is personal experience. You think there's more weirdos at Comic Cons?
There are.
All right.
There are. Everybody that talks at booths and stuff at Exotica are way cooler. And there's also hot chicks there.
Eddie says comics or fat strippers. Choice is obvious.
They're not
say
all
it. You have to
fat.
say it, Eddie. Which one is the choice?
Look, there's also fat strippers at Comic-Con.
Yeah, they're just.
And I was telling Phil also that we might sell more comics at Exotica than we do at C2E2.
It's happened.
It has happened.
2 years ago, you sold a lot of books.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
At Exotica. But I would say that year we sold more books at C2E2. It might have been similar. But that year we did really well at C2E2.
Yeah, that was our first year.
The first
back,
year we came back
sure.
with the arcade. Last year though, I'm sorry, this year at C2E2, we had returning customers from that previous year.
Right.
They came back to buy the new stuff, which was really cool.
I have the same at Exotica.
I know. So we're gonna have to either do a poll, or I would say probably attack from both fronts. And this, I was telling you this in the car earlier, where the time frames are different. So C2E2, the con
I've
floor
heard
opens
this.
up at like 10 a.m., right? So it's 10
Yes.
a.m. to about like 5, sometimes 7. But Exotica, the con floor opens up at 2 p.m.
Right. So he wants the both theaters open at the same time, right? And then we
the
go
Flintstones thing. The Flintstones.
That's what I was thinking. Well, I thought Mrs. Doubtfire
Oh,
is
yeah.
what I was thinking of, because I haven't seen the Flintstones in a long time. But yeah, I think we'll do half shirt at C2E2,
right?
Because that's the demographic that's there. And then when I go over to Exotica, you put on a more reasonable outfit.
There's more weird outfits.
I would
at
bet you
Comic-Con.
that there are more people at C2E2 that would want to see me in a half shirt than at Exotica.
I think it says more about you.
I mean,
Ellie says I could do both. Yeah, so I mean that's the great thing about Zaid Comics. We're two people.
That's true.
So some people get us confused, but we are two separate people.
Yeah,
and I think we could do it. And I think we'll double our profits for that weekend, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's the big convention crisis going down next year. And we have been
Maromi's
looking at
asking
more
about
cons.
the Mrs. Doubtfire scenario. Where do you dress up as the lady? Which convention? I would say at C2E2.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You get more attention and applause at the comic convention.
Yeah, the Exotica's not as weird as you'd think. It's a lot weirder at C2E2.
Well, that's what next year looks like. Do you know what month that is, Brandon?
Yeah, I do.
You want to tell us?
I think it's in April.
All right. Yeah, C2E2 is usually in April. This past year, they were a couple weeks apart, right?
Yeah, it was Exotica, and then a free weekend, and then C2E2.
Yeah. So we're gonna do some gymnastics next year. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see if we're going. And then I want to look at some other conventions. I think Heroes Con would be cool for us both to go to and table at, because that was super fun this year. So there you go.
Plus, Rosemont Convention Center is not a giant pain in the ass to go to. And
you just have to carry your
not
stuff
waking
on.
up at
Well,
6
not
o'clock
really.
in the morning.
There's a
No,
loading
I just
areas for you,
drive right into the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've changed that. And you're not getting yelled at by Teamsters.
That's so weird because when we did the Wizard World back in the day, we never drove into anywhere. We were carrying all that stuff across the bridge and everything, right?
Yeah, but we didn't have a lot at the time. We had just had a couple of floppies and a couple of posters.
You know why?
We probably loaded them in, loaded in through the side.
Yeah.
One year, Exotica and the tattoo convention were in the same convention center on the same weekend. That was amazing for art sales.
Yeah.
It was insane, which is weird because when I went to the tattoo convention last year, and obviously the economy is significantly different, but the art booths that were selling art were like, oh yeah, this is shit.
Yeah.
Like nobody's buying art at the tattoo convention. Whereas when I was at Exotica and there was that flood over of people, I was making sales like crazy.
Yeah. Lots of crafts at cons.
They did have one year where it was Exotica and then it was like old lady bingo convention or something in one of the smaller rooms. And then there was like all these like working girls and then these old ladies walking around and they're like, oh my lord.
Oh my stars. Yeah, so that's we're gonna try to branch out and do more conventions next year. We're gonna have more books out, so it's gonna be good. I hope to see you guys there. Come out to the conventions. Yeah, there's still, I mean, that's always gonna be actually C2E2, there's a lot less of knitting and little trinkets and stuff.
Not gilfs. They were like your classic old lady looking old ladies too. The blue hairs, the old blue hairs.
Oh, the old school blue hairs.
Yeah, when blue hairs meant old ladies.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a sneak peek of what's to come this week on Monday when we get ready to throw up the new sketch cards on the Psycho Slumber campaign. I may have showed this off on a previous stream, but we're gonna be putting up Rich Ayala's sketch cards here on the campaign.
Yeah, that's Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday it's coming up. I thought I hit this button for this drum roll. Here's the drum roll. Or let me just check these out. These are so cool. The chibi style of Rich Ayala. You guys could grab these on Monday, 2 p.m. Central Time. So get ready, and they go super fast. So we put out an update in the morning time, probably like 10, 11 o'clock, and you guys will be able to see this update from the campaign. And we're going to be putting these up on there. Free shipping as well. So if you guys, hopefully you guys grabbed a book if you're going to be grabbing one of these as well. So we'll just slip it in with your book. But look at this little Simon. So freaking cool. Krim. He's got the stogie in his mouth. He's got Krim down there. And then the two hanging out right there. Buddies. Rich is awesome. If you guys aren't following Rich, you guys need to hit him up if he has any more of his Roach Balls book. Super cool. I love his art style. It's like it's like Crumb and Bisley and all this stuff wrapped up into one. Almost like Ed Roth as well, like the Ratfink characters.
That's true.
Stuff like that.
Are we going to see from this like a Wayne's Brothers style Krim and Simon sitcom?
Like the
coming together?
Marlon Wayans?
Yeah, like the Wayne's Brothers, Wayne's Brothers.
Maybe. I would do anything with Rich. I think that would be so cool. As long as, we get to do crazy stuff like that. I know he worked on the Blue Balls comic with Matt Fowler, and it's not out. I think it needs to be lettered, but I've seen some of it, and it's just super cool. It does all this stuff traditionally too. So that's what you guys got to look forward to. Make sure you grab your book, and I'm going to play the trailer here and then we'll get on to more shout out news.
They just want to know what Louis' favorite holiday is. That's all they want.
Well, you better be voting in the chat. We'll get to that at the end. What does Ellie say?
Yeah.
If Brandon wears a mesh half shirt and assless chaps, sales will triple.
But the problem with that is I'm probably not going to be at C2E2.
Oh, you're saying that would triple at C2E2.
Oh, you would go over super well at C2E2.
Maybe I'll do the half shirts Gambit cosplay, and I'll make a name for myself here.
Yeah,
I'm
I
about
think
to
you
make a name for myself.
will
Yeah.
be making a name for yourself.
So,
on your half shirt.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that look and the hair that he had there. It was weird. And early in the series, he had this weird anime hair, but then, in episode 5, he had the slick ponytail.
Yeah, when he put on his actual
He looked
suit.
like an actual man there. So there we go. And guys, if someone could drop the link to Psycho Slumber in the chat, let's play this trailer.
In the dead of night, on the outskirts of Chicago, the line between reality and imagination blurs. And in the moment before you doze off, Simon wakes up to play. He'll seep into your sleep and turn your wildest dreams into your final nightmare. From the worlds of the Kill Journal and the Lost Pages comes this year's most horrifying comic crossover, Psycho Slumber. When the undead is in your head, it will take more than heroes to put it back to rest. You'll need survivors. In Simon's world, the rules are his own, and the only way out is to play his game. This winter, Simon says, "You're next."
That. Yes, L.E. Mr. Munoz. It is John Dillard. God dang it. Hopefully, I want to have Flash and John on to talk about their book. But yeah, shout outs to John. That was, of course, him. All right. Stop asking. Is that? Yes, Charlie Green. All right. But the book's gonna be freaking sweet. It's getting colored right now. I'm pretty sure our colors was on vacation for a little bit.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
That people take vacations, but he's back.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
Hard at work, and we're gonna be going on more streams throughout the month. And of course, if you guys have not heard, we have a variant cover that's being worked on right now. Super excited about that. You guys could head on over to our site or to Indiegogo and look up Psycho Slumber because we're not shadow banned yet, people. We're not shadow banned yet.
We'll get there.
Go on, check out all the pages. Marty Finch teaming up with Jazz and Krim. We got the Madball action here.
Radball.
You could pair that with your Madball shirt or Radball shirt.
Legally distinct Radball.
Learn all about Simon over on here and go grab the shirt. This is going to be exclusive to the Indiegogo campaign. Grab that shirt.
Like, you're going to be wearing a shirt anyway. It might as well be this shirt.
I agree. Grab that.
If you didn't know this, Phil, half shirts is eye roll. Crop tops are gay. Says Gordon Goodbrother.
Okay. Yeah. Half shirts. So I could wear half shirts then?
Yeah, they're just eye roll.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never call something I'm wearing a crop top.
Yeah, crop top sounds like something for a girl.
Yeah.
Half shirt.
What's the stretch goal for Louis to narrate the trailer? 50K.
50K.
Happen.
I could probably do a fake Louis for 25K.
No, that reminds me of when Howard Stern was popular in the early 2000s. He'd have Beetlejuice on all the time.
Right.
And Beetlejuice was like getting famous because of his appearances on the Howard Stern show.
Right. Also because of his appearance.
Because of his appearance, because he's just hanging around all the time.
Yeah.
So he came on the show, and his handler came on to talk about this. And Howard's like, I heard that you got contacted by a big Hollywood director. And so they brought his handler, and he's like, yeah, Michael Bay contacted us, and it was like, I'm a huge fan of Beetlejuice, and I want to put him in a movie. And so they flew him out to Hollywood, and he meets Michael Bay. He comes off in like this golf cart, and he's got a tablet, and he's like, hey, Beetlejuice, I'm a big fan. I have this character that I want you to play. And he, on his iPad, he had a little transformer. It was for the Transformers films.
Oh, geez.
He wanted Beetlejuice to do a voice for one of the Transformers. And he's like, what do you think, man? He's like, yeah, it's got nothing to do with me, dude. And he was just like in a bad mood.
Yeah.
And just, he's like, oh, but I really was like, yeah, whatever. And he didn't get the gig because he just blew off Michael Bay.
Wow.
And he lost a bunch of money. And he didn't even know it. Is the best part. Is
Right. Clearly, like,
comprehend that.
So many times seeing clips of that guy, like people are talking to him and he just has no idea that you're even asking him a question or showing him something that's not something that exists, or
It's got nothing to do with me, man. Yeah, that's you.
You Michael Gay.
Yeah. He's hanging around. Yeah.
Oh man.
Those little robots.
Well, I'm sure the voiceover would have sucked.
Yeah, you can't get that guy to memorize lines. And speaking of Beetlejuice, new Beetlejuice movie, no relation, is coming out.
Beetlejuice
this weekend.
Yeah, somebody saw it.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
I don't.
our
believe it.
friend saw it. He said it was fine.
Who?
Chris Holowicki saw it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said it was fine.
Oh, that's
He
cool.
said no spoilers, but it seemed like an amusement park attraction.
The movie?
Yeah, which I can only imagine that it means it's kind of like a series of vignettes, you know, or like here's a scene we thought would be cool, and then it's just another scene we thought would be cool. And he said that it seemed rushed.
Oh.
Moromi says it's out already.
Yeah, I guess probably last night, huh?
Yeah, I guess it's Friday, so
Yeah.
it is Friday in California
it.
after all.
I'll see the movie.
Yeah, I'll see it. It's got Monica Bellucci in it. She's always hot.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's like dead, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, real dead.
see how that comes out. Yeah, I want to see it. I think it'll be good. Oh, also, did you hear rumors that Michael Keaton?
Yeah, he wants to be known as
Wanty?
Michael Douglas. Me Wanty.
No.
Michael Keaton wants to be called Michael Douglas,
I-
but he's
I don't
mad
know.
that Michael Douglas's name is Michael Douglas.
I don't know if Michael Keaton Wanty, like if this was a me Wanty thing, or if he's in talks. But I read somewhere that someone wants him, or he's in talks, to play the Joker.
No, I didn't hear that. I heard about the Michael Douglas thing.
That's not.
That's true.
It's not true.
Yeah,
What are
it's
you
true.
talking about?
He says his real name is Michael Douglas, but Michael Douglas's name is Michael Douglas. And due to SAG rules,
Yeah.
two actors can't have the same name. So he changed his name to Michael Keaton, and he's tired of being called Michael Keaton, and he wants to be called Michael Douglas.
Is this true?
I've seen it on multiple sources.
CLA wants to know what Michael Douglas thinks about this.
Is Michael Douglas weighed in? I'm sure he couldn't give a damn. He's already named Michael Douglas.
He's old, isn't he? Or is that Kirk Douglas? Kirk Douglas is old.
Michael Keaton Douglas as the Batman who laughs.
Well, I guess says it's true.
It's hilarious and true. Yeah.
Jesus.
I saw it multiple times on multiple different platforms.
Well, wasn't he a stand-up comedian before he was an actor? Did he go by Michael Douglas back then?
Maybe. I think it's retarded that SAG has that rule.
Yeah. There's so many weird Hollywood rules. Like I was watching the behind the scenes of Sin City, and it's not SAG, but there's like a directors guild,
that you're part of when you're a director in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And Robert Rodriguez had to quit or resign from it in order to have Frank Miller come on as a co-director on Sin City.
Yeah.
Because they don't allow co-directors.
Right. Yeah. You can only have, or at least at the time, you could only have like one director.
Yeah. And then I think like also I know that Tarantino came in to guest direct some scenes.
Yeah.
And I probably had the same thing where he had to, they frown upon that.
Yeah, we recently watched that movie. Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah,
Michael Bancroft now wants to be referred to as Michael Douglas.
Really?
According to Cranberry Langers.
Yeah, that's interesting. I could see that. All these names just floating around in the air. You don't even know where they come from, Michael. All right. Big shout outs news. Shout out to Eric July for shouting me out and a bunch of other awesome creators. And
oh, he's actually going by Michael DIAZ now.
People wish he was Latino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this. A lot of people figuring out my true identity. Now, this is a picture of me here.
Right. That does seem like you.
But also, doesn't this seem like me?
I could see that. I could see how somebody who's never really seen you might think that that's you.
I want to know who Googled me and then this picture came up.
Right, because that guy's name isn't even Phil Diaz.
Right.
Right?
But he, like me, he is a famous YouTuber.
Oh, just like you.
Right. But I appreciate it.
Right. He doesn't look anything like him at all, right? But if you don't know what Phil really looks like, you could be like, yeah, that's him.
It's like if you were you saw me in your peripherals, right?
Or was just like scrubbing a YouTube video and you were like, yeah, that's the video, or that's the picture of him. Yeah, sure.
Pass me really quick. And here's the thing. I am almost getting tired of meeting new people and then being like, man, you look like Wolverine.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of getting old at this point. Like there's this cool guy that bought Magic Cop the other day from the arcade.
Right.
He came over. We were talking about comics. He had me sign it. And he said exactly like that. He's like, oh man, you look like Wolverine. You could be an actor. He's like, no, I'm serious, dude. I'm not joking.
Right.
And so I might start acting. So.
Was he also talking about how this guy is into spiritual stuff, man? And he's seen a movie on it?
Yeah. He's into that spiritual stuff.
Sounds like it.
So shout outs to Rip his editors.
Like
I thought it was hilarious. Someone sent that to me and they're like, oh, yo, Eric shouted you out, but he put this Jeremy guy as their picture. And I didn't see the video. I just saw that screenshot. I'm like, I was just woken up.
Yeah, you
I was
just awakened.
I was woke. And I'm like, what do you no, that didn't happen. Stop trolling me. But it did.
In the correction video that he put up, did he spell your name properly with 2 L's?
No, it's just 1 L, but that's okay.
Oh.
I'm not mad about it.
I saw
anything.
for
I
a
appreciate it. It's
short
freaking
time
awesome.
that you were going with 3 L's. You want to comment on that?
That was only for my birthday, right? People were saying I upgraded an L now that I'm 31.
Oh, is that what it was going
That's
on?
what it was.
I see. It was a character bit you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jay Ryan says woked up.
Yeah, I woke up.
I gassed it up.
Has anyone ever told you look like Wolverine? Yeah.
Wow, you look like Wolverine.
Yeah,
we got told that. Remember when we were out and then the girl said that I looked like Superman and then you look like Wolverine?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I also I was at the Fan Expo a couple weeks ago, and there was this kiosk booth of leather jackets, like famous leather jackets.
Yeah.
They had the one from Drive.
Oh, yeah.
Which is from what else? Why does he have the scorpion on his
No,
back?
no, no. It's not from something.
Is it an homage?
It's an homage to Isira Kurosawa's movie.
Akira? Is it Akira?
The guy with the motorcycle?
Yeah.
No, no.
The jacket.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm saying there's like some other thing. It's not. I don't think it's It's not the samurai movie. I think it's the cowboy movie.
The Cobra? He has a scorpion on his jacket?
No, I don't think it's that. It was some cowboy movie or something. Or
God.
those Japanese. Japanese.
What's up, Daly? Why is he saying? Oh, there's the 4 L's. That's what's going on. Anyways, the guy there, and then they had the Wolverine jacket, right? That was very popular over the last 10 years.
The one with the stripes on it. It has like the black lines in the leather.
Like brown leather or whatever.
Yeah, brown leather with the black lines.
And the guy comes up, he's like, "Hey man, do you like Logan?" Like, no, I'm more of a Gambit guy. And then it showed him the Gambit print.
Like, that's what I'm trying to do here. It's like the Gambit cowl.
Yeah, my face will be the Gambit cowl.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
Eventually. So we're going to do, I want to do some shout outs as well because we got shouted out.
Akira Kurosawa, the Rashomon guy?
Yes.
Maybe. I think that's what it was. Didn't one of those guys have like a scorpion on his back or something on his back somewhere? Somebody could look this up.
I wanted to shout out.
Well, anyway, I want that jacket, but I don't want the scorpion on the back. I just want that jacket.
Whitish leather jacket.
No, I want the white. It's not leather. It's like a racing jacket.
Oh, it's poofy.
Yeah, it's a quilted because it's like one of those flame retardant racing jackets.
Mm-hmm.
And then they could call me Flaming Retard.
All right, shout outs to the Embrace 2 guys.
Samurai? Maybe.
Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition did an Embrace 2 topic last night, and I saw these Blue Moon Studios, Doug Smith, killing it over here with his cartoony style. The Embrace with all the grabby hands, the ghost.
Oh yeah, that's what that was.
So
I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost.
It was Alan.
Was it Alan?
Yeah,
the two people who draw stuff are drawn and forward
guys. Oh, we got Jason Gonzalez. Man, it's been a while since I've seen his stuff. He did a old Magic Cop piece for Drawn and Quartered as well. This is sweet. So the Embrace is closing down in a couple days. So if someone could drop the link to the Embrace 2 on Indiegogo, they are shadow banned. So probably the best way to get that is going on to either Dean or Michael Odin's Twitter to find that one, or like a IndieCron or whatever. Kick ass. This is Alan's is so cool. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Awesome pose. Crazy ghost action going on here.
Yeah, this is the one that I saw. This was cool.
Always doing awesome work. And I mean, the Embrace, the first book was awesome. This one is going to be even better. Dean is leveled up with his art visually. They got Eugene coloring it, so it's going to look phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it is already done. So make sure you back this.
I don't know if I would have drawn his butt cheeks hanging down below his legs, though. I feel like that. Would you have done that?
Well, this is for the Comic Con crowd, Brandon.
Oh, right. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got to realize.
I could see that. Right. You're catering to the audience.
Yeah, exactly. You got a cartoony Embrace here. So cool.
Damn it. I wish I remembered what this is from. That's the scorpion on the jacket.
It's split teabag action. We got Baz in the chat. What's up, Baz?
What's up?
This character looks awesome. Dude, you've never seen the Embrace? You got to go grab it. Got Past Master Dan in the chat. Do I have to find this link myself so people could go back this?
Apparently.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, the Embrace is really cool. It's like, how did I explain it? It's kind of like Spawn, the Crow, mixed with ghosts. Instead of demons, it's ghosts. So the main character, his son is killed The son dies, and then he's going to kill himself, but his son's spirit comes and stops him, and through the power of ghost magic, bonds with him, creating this alive, living suit of spectral awesomeness. And then he has these ghost hands that come out of him. He can swing from them. He can attack people with them. It's really cool. And it kind of has like that Firestorm aspect too, where there's like two beings in one. So he still talks to the ghost of his son. And in this one, the new one, the villain looks really badass. So I think Sumo's got the link here. Yes, the Embrace 2. There it is. You guys could go grab it. Closing down, like I said, it's only a couple days left. I still gotta get my my copy. I'm gonna be getting that Shelby Robertson cover. It's a glow in the dark cover. Really cool. So shout outs to Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. I gotta hit them up and try to get on again. Look at it. Alan doing some Berserk action here from a couple weeks ago. And shout outs to the Embrace 2, our boys. Also, another one I wanted to shout out is, I didn't have this ready to pull up, but Cool V, the youngling who's also shouted out.
Cool V. Man, searching on the internet is completely useless now.
Cool V, what's his book called? Phenomenova?
Yeah.
He posted, I wish I could search things on Twitter here. Oh, I can. He posted some pretty cool trading card that he's got going on, and he's closing down his book very soon as well. So check that out on Fund My Comic on Indiegogo. Phenomenova. Yeah, it's hard to search anything ever,
especially when it's as difficult to spell as Phenomenova.
Yeah, thanks, Cool V. So he'll be closing down, I want to say the 8th. I think it's in a couple days. And
yeah, that's 2 days from now.
This trading card, Golden Gallant trading card. I think Zach did this.
It's right
Zach.
there at the top.
What's it say?
Zach Morris.
Zach Morris. Wait, from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, from Saved by the Bell fame.
If you guys are big Saved by the Bell fans, go support Vaughn and Zach over here. So there you go.
Yeah, I need Shelby's Russian search engine, or sometimes people call him Russian Shelby. But he says the title, and then I don't know how to spell it, and now I can't remember what it's called.
Does he use some Russian search engine?
Yeah, he's like, you got to use Vakenstab to search for stuff because Google's not going to show you this other stuff.
That sounds suspicious to me.
Yeah. But he's like, you'll actually get the answers that you want.
No.
But I was watching something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if I was at the theater. You know, because sometimes I go to the theater.
Yeah, you're always at the theater recently.
Right. I saw a Coraline in the theater. We talked about that already.
Yeah.
And then before that, I saw Harry Potter at the theater. Neither of those have a scorpion on the back of their jacket. But there was something else. And then I was like, yes, that's what it was.
All right.
It was from that. And I
would
feel
say
like it was an old
Google.
cowboy movie. I tried to search for it already on the internet, and it's just like, do you want to buy this stupid jacket? That's all it is. Start page for searching.
Good, brother.
Oh, yeah. In Russia, internet searches you. Ruski. Yandex. I think that's what he said it was.
Yandex.
Yeah, Yandex.
There you go, Citizen Ronan.
Yandex Smirnov.
Well, that's the show. We're going to wrap it up. We're sending you over to Bancroft.
What are you talking about? We have a whole Louis segment to go through.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at this guy here.
I forgot.
He does this every Friday.
All right. Here we go. It's Louis' time to shine.
Oh, look at Louis being a badass. Yeah. About to enter flavor country.
All right, we asked Louis what his favorite holiday was. And you guys voted in the chat. If you have not voted, I'm going to be shutting it down in a couple seconds. So get your votes in. If you're here, we have 39 votes. Thank you guys for participating in the chat. Thank you for voting. And I'm shutting it down. Here we go. In the lead, the votes are tallied. Christmas is number one. 4th of July, 33%. In second place. Third place, Thanksgiving, and Valentine's, a lonely 7%.
Valentine's was one of the options.
So we're looking for Christmas here. And let's see. Let's get to it. What's the favorite holiday?
Look at this guy. Thinks he can get away from me. What's up, Jab Jab? What's up? What's up? I got a question for you, Louis. I got a question. An easy one. What is... All right, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
What is your favorite holiday?
Holiday.
That's right.
What holiday?
What's your favorite one?
I don't know.
Come on, you gotta like a holiday, right?
Yeah.
Pick one. What's your favorite?
Labor Day.
Which one?
Labor Day.
What's that?
Labor Day. People not working.
Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day.
Ah, okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Found it. All right, have a good one. All right, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Labor Day.
Labor Day.
What the hell? That's because that's the last holiday you could remember.
You think so? Cranberry Lanterns got it, though. He suggested Labor Day right after we closed the poll. Cranberry Langers.
Jeez.
So the point goes to Cranberry Landers. Good job, buddy. Bass is mad.
Stupid.
There you go. Labor Day. You think it's
communist? That is a commie ass answer too. Jeez.
There we go. He likes not working.
Yeah,
You know?
clearly. Free haircuts, free beard trims.
Baz says
This
he
guy,
likes your
power
theory.
to the people, sees the means of production.
There you go.
I saw the thing, Citizen Ronan. That's the canned response about the jacket, about how it's based on David Lee Roth's Kiss jacket or something like that.
Oh, I like Kiss and David Lee Roth.
Yeah, but I made up the David Lee Roth parts. That's not it, because there's some other movie, and then I specifically remember seeing somewhere, and they were talking about Drive.
Well, you got to find it.
I
and
know,
we'll update
but
you next
dude,
week.
I
All
never
right?
watched cowboy movies or
There's
the Kurosawa
no one in
movies.
a cowboy movie wearing a
It's
scorpion jacket.
Here is the
okay?
thing. It's not he's wearing a scorpion jacket. It was that like his like let's say Blondie, right? From
Yeah,
that series
yeah.
of movies, right?
Man with No
It's
Name.
like we're
Oh.
making that character like this.
All right. Well, that makes sense because he has the scorpion on the grips of his cowboy gun. That's what it
but
is.
I don't remember. if
That's
that was
literally what it is.
Then
He has
maybe
a
that's what it
scorpion
is.
on the grips of his gun in all three Sergio Leone Man with No Name films. That's
all
what
right. Well, then
connects the
is there a
characters.
guy in a Kurosawa movie that
With a
is the Blondie
scorpion?
character who has a thing on the back of his samurai jacket or
I don't know.
whatever?
I don't watch those movies. Okay.
Well, these guys
Rashomon
watch
is
it.
long and drawn out. Go watch.
Rashomon. All right. Well, here's Sumo Thore to set things right.
Thank you.
At the end of the
Sumo.
day, the last part of the stream here, 5 Zaid Comics gifted memberships going out to Luke Karolowsk's art,
Luke,
Michael
my boy.
Dici,
Jesus!
Catalyst Volt,
Yes.
the other Michael, Douglas, Desjardins, and J-Bot
Yo, J-Bot.
picking one up right there at the
There
end.
we go. Thank you, Sumo, our boy, making it
Amalek is
all
saying no.
worthwhile. We appreciate you being here,
That's
brother.
right. We appreciate you being here.
Bean and awesome one dropping those beans. We'll bean back Monday, maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll do a small stream. I do have the weekend off.
That's what we're talking about, Baz. We're talking about literally me in the movie Drive wearing a jacket with a scorpion on it.
That's right. But Go spread the good word about Psycho Slumber. We are so close of hitting 4K. We got to get to 100 backers so we could make this book as the best it could be. So spread the word, back it if you guys have not yet, and make all of our dreams come true. We're sending you over to Bancrofts. Hit him with that Zayd raid. We'll see you guys on the flip flop. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho
Slumber.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, Psycho
Slumber.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?